if I have a better feel for how the company plans to do its compensation, I would feel a little bit more comfortable in moving forward with the company. I mean, I do have my hesitations for different reasons, but I really feel that if, in fact, I get involved with this company, I've got to be able to explain to somebody else how this is going to change their lives as far as money. Because a lot of people nowadays, as much as they are into health, they are looking at money. And I know that one of the founders here said, we just want to give everybody an opportunity to make between $500 and $1,000 a month, which I think is fantastic. But I need to be able to explain to somebody how they're going to be able to make $500 to $1,000 a month, and I can't quite figure that out on what I'm looking at right now.
Okay. It's a lot of this is based on customers, not just business builders. Essentially, to qualify to earn money, you have to put one person on your left and one person on your right, and teach them to do the same, so that they have one left, one right, that are purchasing roughly over 80 PV or value points of product a month. So auto ship or LCP or however you want to refer to it. And then it's a simple.
Okay, so I understand it's a binary where you have to have one on the left and one on the right. And now when you say 80 PIVs, that's not dollar for dollar, correct? That's not dollar.
No, it's not dollar for dollar, and it's I don't have it all memorized. The product, it might be on that compliment sheet, but if not, MJ can get you the PV values because they're in the back office by the products. Okay. It's not quite dollar for dollar, but essentially, I think about $100 in product is about 80 of the point value.
Okay.
Now, they're also doing what are called cycles. So every time on your team, on your left leg, your lesser leg or right leg, whichever is your lesser leg, reaches 240 points, you get paid a cycle. So 240 would be deducted off your left and 240 would be deducted off your right. That's inclusive of customer points. So customers that purchase, and that's the predominant payer. The more cycles that you can get paid on, that maxes out at $25,000 a month. So, in order to get paid, you have to have one left, one right, teach them to do the same repeat. That's pretty basic in a binary. But the PV values, the real value, there's 8 ways to get paid, but the bulk of it is in the cycles, the payment of the cycles. So every 240 points, I believe, is $50. It's a cycle. And that's inclusive of your entire downline. All that volume flows up. So you have to have the qualified people like every binary, and then you're going to work on cycles, getting as much volume as possible, which is accumulation of points on left and right leg. Every 240 is a cycle, and every 240 represents $50, and that maxes at $25,000. It's $25. That maxes at $25,000 because you can go to 1,000 cycles. So you can get paid for 1,000 cycles. Now, why that may be of interest to people that you know now is simply because they're so early. There'll be an enormous amount of volume that they're going to be able to capture. You're following me? Is that helpful?
Well, it is to a degree. I mean, how long your the cycle time frame, is it every 30 days? What is the time frame in order to fit your cycle? Weekly. Okay. So we're looking at, in order to get paid, you have to have 240 on, is it one or both legs?
Both legs. So you're going to get paid on your lesser leg volume. So let's say your lesser leg volume has 240 and your greater leg has 540.
Okay.
They're going to subtract 240 off of both. The volume left over in your greater leg carries over, so you don't lose that 240. That simply carries over. And then you go into the next cycle. Now, let me broaden this out for you a little bit to kind kind of ease the math. Everybody that's on auto ship but wants to get paid is going to be on roughly 100 points. So every 10 people in your downline represents about 1,000 points, or roughly 4 cycles. So every 10 people could be $100 to you a week. You follow?
Yes.
So if I look at my downlines now, I mean, there's a staggering amount of people already in my business. But that's the way it's going to work. The bulk of the money is in the cycles. Don't get paid on lesser leg volume. It maxes at $25,000 a week. But you do have to qualify, and you qualify by teaching 2 to teach 2. And repeat.
Okay, now I also remember hearing something about breakaway. How many level seats does this pay before you technically break away? And if somebody underneath you is able to outperform you, do they break away and then go in front of you?
No. The way that they do it is you're given essentially a second business center or an additional leg that comes off of your existing leg. So then you have to build a one leg. So you break away when you max out your cycle. So when you max it out at 1,000, you can break away and get a new business center. But it's not, you don't break away from the tree completely. They just add a leg to your original spot.
Okay, how many times do you have to have that $1,000 cycle, $25,000 a week before it's technically deemed a breakaway leg opportunity?
I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to study the comp plan a little further. Right now, all I'm focused on is really getting people to understand the basics of the cycles. The deeper you get, the more people that you can get qualified, the more people that are getting more people qualified. There's other opportunities for bonus and additional money. But all I'm focused on is the cycles, because you're going to get paid 7 levels or 7 generations deep. But on commissions on customers, there is no cap on how many levels deep.
Okay, well, how do you designate a customer from a brand partner?
You can't do that. You can't do that in pre-launch because there's no product to sell to them. But when they go to sign up, they're going to have a choice of being a customer or a brand partner.
Okay. So customers unlimited.
Correct.
Unlimited. Okay.
Now, I imagine within the next couple of weeks, there's going to be some pretty elaborate training on all this coming out, videos. I know they're working feverishly on everything, and you just have to let people know, do they want to be in early when it's a little bit messy because it's essentially in startup mode, or do they want to wait? I'm not somebody who wants to wait.
Okay. Yeah.
You know that? Because it is a little messy right now, and then, but 3 weeks from now, you might have an incredible amount of training material, which the training material will be world-class, and it's coming. It's just that you waited 3 weeks. Why would you wait 3 weeks?
Well, okay, so I understand the basics now of the compensation plan. Now, in listening to Dr. Blair speak earlier today, he was mentioning, how the capsules are going to be coated with, I guess, this new type of, I forget the terminology that he was using, but somewhere, I think I remember hearing him saying that this type of coating has been around since, I think, 2001. So if that type of coating has been around since 2001, why is it just now starting to come forward, being marketed at all, and, now being marketed this way? I'm kind of confused as to, if it's been around for so long, why are we just not getting around talking about its ability to absorb more of the nutrients than anything else out there?
Well, liposomal technology, Dr. Eric Blair, he's the frontier or the pioneer in the science, so to speak. And he's been developing patents for a long time. is a much more superior product bet. So some people also wait, in the nutraceutical category. Now, I know we had an opportunity to bring this and launch it through GNC or to take it to market through this route. We chose this route with Down. So I think they got their science and they got their case studies and they got their white papers and everything that they needed to a point where they were ready to bring it to a more of a mass market. But that, as you know, takes time. It's R&D.
Okay. And he also mentioned that there were other companies who also are using, this type of coating on their vitamins. So, I'm just wondering, he did mention that, this company is a little bit ahead of the other one, but, it's only a matter of time before other companies are also following this. So, my concern, my true concern is there are so many vitamin, multi-level marketing companies out there, and I understand the distinction that this company is attempting to make from all the others. But everybody is kind of burnt out on the whole, I got a better vitamin than your company kind of thing. And I'm having a hard time thinking, okay, I'm going to be talking to people about another vitamin, and I understand how I can make it sound a little different than everything else that's out there. But again, people are going to be like, it's just another vitamin. It's just another, sleeping aid, that kind of thing. So there's my hesitation.
I don't know. I disagree with that point from the simple fact that technology is ever evolving, and whoever has the best technology wins. That's like Tesla comes out with an electric car and blows the market away because it's an electric car that's fast. So they just advance the technology. So, and that goes with any product category anywhere. No matter what the product is, whether you make who makes the better mousetrap is the one that's going to get a lion's share of the market. Now, will other people be in the market? Absolutely. Are their products good? Yeah. But will they have the same technology? My discussions with Emmerich and with Daniel, the president of the company, is they figure we've got a 10 to 15-year head start because Emmerich has most of the patents on the liposomal technology. So will people catch up? Yeah, because if it's a delivery vehicle that works, there's going to be, emulators. That's just the marketplace.
Well, and also with that, Robert, because I'm in sales with healthcare all the time and during the day, and I get a lot of objections on stuff like with our infusions. But for me, like Walgreens or whoever started first, CVS, guess who builds right across the street from them all over the country? Walgreens and CVS are right across the street from each other, almost on every corner you see them, right?
Yeah, and they both capture market share.
Yeah.
So they both do well. For me, because I'm an opportunity guy, not a science guy, for me to be in the bottom floor at the ground level of a company that's sure to do over $1 billion a year in revenue, sign me up. I know the technology and the science is good, but for me, it's more about the placement. I have network. I'm ranked one of the 12 top network marketers of all time. The number 5 built downline of all time. I haven't been active, although I've been involved with other companies and speaking engagements and things, but I haven't actively built since 2009. This is the thing that got me up and going.
Well, and that goes back to another concern of mine. I know that there has been some questionable history in regards to the founder here with, Monavid and another company, and he keeps telling, I've heard him say numerous times, if you knew me before and you're in the companies that you're in, stay with those companies, don't come over to this company. I guess there's some kind of legality if you jump from one company to another. And so my question to you is, okay, you obviously built a solid downline in other network marketing companies. Are you no longer with those other network marketing companies? Is there a conflict of interest with your affiliation with the SEO and these other companies that you built? Can you kind of
No, for me, I went through a bad divorce was important to my ex, so I let her take the downline. Now,
okay.
I'm involved with Isogenics, and I have 17.5 million points stored in a massive business center. But I'm a consumer of the products. I'm not a builder. I like some of their products. I'll keep consuming them. They've got a really good, protein shake that I use for breakfast every morning. I'm going to still buy it. They're a great company.
And Kelly knows I do. Yeah, I do the same thing, Robert. And I just text Kelly today to say I need some more protein because that's what her fiance is on.
Yeah. So
my fiance, Michael, is an isogenic, and so So here's my thing. He is in a leg with his ex, and he doesn't want to build any more isogenics under her leg, even though he's into that. So he's talking about me becoming, an affiliate with isogenics and starting building another leg that he would handle. But now there's a conflict. If in fact I decide that I would like to be part of the SEO, isn't there a conflict there if I am a rep for isogenics as well as the SEO?
Well, I'm not giving up my isogenics business because I'm just a consumer of the product. I'm not building a business here. But does my business center store points? Yeah. Every month it stores a ton of points. But to me, and that kind of even, carries my opportunity thought a little further. I'm close with the Cougars. Jim and Kathy and Eric know them well. Been on stage at their annual conventions, spoken to their people. I've got 17.5 million points stored, and most all of Australia, New Zealand, that entire market is in my downline. I would rather do good sale. It's a greater opportunity.
Well, that was my next question I wanted to ask you. You obviously know isogenics very well.
Yeah.
How do you feel about their vitamins and their brain boost and their sleeping aid compared to the SEO?
I think that the SEO with the liposomal technology has a much stronger product, but I also believe in their telomere product, which is really good. Their B complex that they have. So, when people put out good products, I'm going to go where I think there is the greatest opportunity. Like you spoke about earlier, I know that the products are going to be, stand out because I know the guys that are behind it, and I know that they're going to be world-class and market leaders. I don't have any concerns around that. But if I say to myself, where do I have a greater opportunity to build a massive business, it's with the same.
Okay.
But in no way do I want to take away from other people's products or businesses, because I have what I call one percenters, people from my own business or people that I've known that are top 1% earners in a number of companies, different companies, all over. And I talk to them, I coach them. I have those conversations with them. Their friends are on my Facebook page. I wouldn't denigrate any of their businesses or their products. It's where they are. It's working well for them, and God bless them.
Yeah.
There's so much market out there. For me, it's like, okay, whatever your product, whatever your story, if it's working well for you, God bless you. And if I can help you anyway, I'm here. And I don't care what company it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, and I appreciate you saying that. But one of the things that I was having a conversation with Michael was, the reason that he likes Isogenics so much as a network marketing company is because weight loss, he feels, is sexy. There are absolute positive results with Isogenics and weight loss. You can see it. Where you don't necessarily see the benefits, physically see the benefits with, a vitamin or, a brain boost per se. So when I spoke to Michael about this, he obviously says do whatever you want, but he feels that it's easier to do a network marketing on something that you can physically see a difference with, as opposed to just a multivitamin, that kind of thing. So what's your thoughts on that?
I think everybody has good product categories, and if you take a brain boost, you feel sharper and more alert, then you're going to like it. If you take an energy, the same. If you have sore joints and it improves it, you're going to like that. If you take vitamins, like I take the AM PMs from Isogenics. They call them the essentials. And I'm going to change my ownership and buy something else. But I recognize when I stop it, and I don't do their cleanses because their weight loss is around cleansing. And cleansing, it's essentially a colon cleanse. So, it's not a comfortable weight loss. It might sound sexy, but it's not a fun way to lose weight. So, you're better off going to the gym and just reducing your intake and upping your activity. But having said that, I notice when I don't take my vitamins, I feel different, and I notice when I'm not taking them. So when 5 to 10% is the normal absorption of a vitamin, and this lipozome technology will get us an 80 to 90% absorption, I know that I'm going to feel better. So I'm looking forward to that,
Yeah.
because I'm somebody who takes vitamins, but I don't consume caffeine, I don't consume soda, I eat mostly organic, so my body reacts well. I know when I'm taking stuff, does that make sense? If you're heavily poisoned, who knows?
Yeah. Well, that might be me because I, do drink caffeine and I don't take vitamins. So I think that I would be a good experiment to see how well these vitamins actually make a difference.
Well, and some people take longer, Cal, than others. Sometimes you're not going to feel from a vitamin in like a week or a day. You're really going to need your 30 days. That same thing, Robert. I was taking the AM PMs too, and I'm off of them now because I just got my last shipment. I'm finishing those, and then I'll be off of them because I'll be on Viseo. But you do need to give yourself some time on anything like that, Cal. And same thing with Isogenics. When I started taking it, I'm like, wow, I'm feeling better. I'm not fatigued. I'm not sleeping like this. When you start feeling that, the same thing. So.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I just think in the nutraceutical category, not all, but there's a number of good products out there. And the simple reality is, when you're not building a product to a price point on a pharmacy or a GNC, GNC will say, we love your technology, you have to make it at XYZ price. So then you sacrifice on the quality to get it on the shelf at XYZ price. Network marketing companies, Viseo and others, don't have to sacrifice on the quality. That's why generally you feel really good on their various products, whoever they may be. And, if I could just, one thing is, in this industry, in my success, and my ex-wife, because I never want to take away anything from, her involvement in our business, it's predicated on abundance. If you listen to my conversation, I'm never going to knock anybody else. I'm going to tell people to go where they feel most comfortable. There's plenty to go around. I'm going to select what I feel are the best products and opportunity for me, and I'm going to really be out there and actively working to help develop leaders. That's what I specialize in, leadership development. So, Viseo is that home for me, but whatever you choose to do and whatever market you choose to be in, my suggestion is always operate from that place, from that position of everybody's is good. And there's it's a $189 billion industry, network marketing. Yeah. And there's 300 odd million people in America. There's no shortage of prospects for all of us.
Well, that's true. But then there are plenty of people like myself who have seen so many multi-level marketing companies, and you get in and you're really gung-ho, and then for whatever reason you've drawn all these circles and you've talked to all your friends and family and you've gone out, you've prospected, and you hit this wall, and you're like, well, why is this not working for me? It seems to be working for everybody else, but it's not working for me.
I think a lot of that is also, we're going to have a lot to do lot of work on that, on mindset and I am statements and all that leadership training that I do as well. And I meet so many people that have the story of, it didn't work, but I've also met the people that said, on my fifth company, I finally hit it out of the park, because I think you learn every time you're out there. And, a past, it didn't go as well as you want, you didn't hit your goals or whatever in the past, to me is just, but look how much I learned. Next time I'm better, and if there should be another time after that, I'm better again.
Yeah.
So I think some of that is all, mindset and, as I call, little voice management. Everything in the past set me up for the success I'm going to achieve today. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't fail at anything. I learned at everything.
Okay, then I need to start looking at that, because I've learned from several multi-level marketing companies. So when MJ first, mentioned this to me, I was like, because, Michael, my fiance, he's been in isogenics for years, and, that's his main source of income now. And, he's been talking about, to me, to get into it. I'm like, I don't know, because I've been, and I see his success in it, but I've been, burned so bad by other ones, like, I'm just really, really, really gun-shy about it. So, when MJ started talking to me about the sale, I'm like, okay, I'll take a look at it, but I don't get excited about anything now, because every time I come out, everybody's got the latest and the greatest, and,
Of course, everybody's got the latest and greatest, because they're fired up and excited about what they're doing. My advice is just a little mindset work. You're a little bit jaded from this, and everything sets you up for your next success.
Yeah.
There are no failures. You just learn. It's how many times did you fall before you learned to walk as a kid? I mean, that's just part of the process for me, and it is those mindset shifts. Everybody on my team and in my team, no matter where they are, has my cell phone number, has direct access to me, and will have access to all the training. And we do a lot of work on just around leadership training and mindset, because so much of it is mindset.
Yeah. No,
it truly is.
I would say 90% of it is mindset.
Absolutely, and that's why I focus on that. That's why, because everybody, guess what? Everybody has good products and comp plans. Everybody.
Yeah.
Which one's going to work for you is up to you. So.
That's true. And the one last question I have is, I see that these 5 products that they're launching with. Have you heard in any discussions what their future products might be? They're gonna do skincare.
They're probably gonna do a weight loss line. There's gonna be the full complement. There's gonna be an absolute full complement of products, but these are the first ones out, because you always have to have a new story, so you don't launch everything at once.
Okay, understandable. But I really want to get behind a company that is really anti-aging, and I don't mean anti-aging as far as nutritional things that you're taking, because obviously prevent aging from the inside out. But I'm also looking for a company that actually does things to help women like myself who have a little crow's feet and might need a little extra moisturizer on their face. And I buy high-end products, but I'm looking for a company that can offer those things that would be a good fit for multi-level marketing, and I'm not really seeing that. I know that there's other companies out there, but they're not like high-end quality products.
My understanding is we're going to have all of that, but those categories, I couldn't tell you when they're going to launch.
Yeah. Okay.
I know, because I know Carrie now and Dwight well. I know that we're going to have those. So, that's a given. But
okay.
Hey, MJ's got my number there. MJ, you're free to pass it along. I've got to go. I've got another call coming in, but faith is important to me. I'm certainly not pushing it on anybody, but I wish you the best of luck, and God bless going forward. Whatever you choose to do is okay. Work on the mindset, though. Work on the mindset.
Okay. I appreciate you taking the time to speak to me. You have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Rob, so much. Thank you, dear.
No worries.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye now.